Hello there, everyone. Oversoul here, and welcome back to Vertigo. Once again, it's time for another therapy session. This is going to be wild after the revelations that just happened. But hey, we got
Please
those
stop.
fingerprints we needed, so...
Thanks for what you did before. For confronting the sheriff.
Just doing my job.
So you kick me out of the room, and now you thank me.
You're right. Please help me.
Ooh. Come to the realization that something is wrong.
When the sheriff walked in, you were about to tell me something. Don't leave me hanging.
Yes,
I'm
continue.
still missing a piece of the puzzle. Just one. Give me that piece, and I'll tell you everything without the fear of hurting you anymore. Before your childhood accident, days, maybe weeks earlier, if that's what I think it is, something your father told you about your mother, or the other way around. Something that made you take sides.
Oh?
I think I might have something for you. I think... Yeah. It was the weekend before the accident. I was completely obsessed with his sea shanty.
Okay, here we go. Time to have more fake memories from Ed's perspective, and then go through another round of hypnosis to unlock the truth, I bet. Rinse and repeat gameplay mechanic. At least that's what it is so far. Looking at the list of trophies, though, I think that this story is going to go further than Ed's therapy sessions.
More than the actual shanty, I had a thing with this verse. I don't even know why.
What verse was it? What did it say?
Hey, I like that beat.
I would play the same verse over and over.
Why that particular verse?
I don't know. Maybe because it was Saturday, and I got my allowance on Sundays.
It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Joy, leave her. Oh, leave her, Joy, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time.
Oh, well, we were gonna go check on her, but I guess not.
Special Agent Miller, I have an extremely important mission for you.
Dad, I was about to check on Jenny.
Relax, Agent Miller. The First Lady's on it. As you may well know, we're in the midst of a Cold War with our worst enemy.
But they said on TV that the Cold War was over.
That's exactly what our worst enemy wants us to believe. That darn
Oh,
KGB.
God.
Several of their agents have placed 3 nuclear bombs in one of our top secret submarine bases.
I'll go defuse them myself on my pirate ship, sir.
Nonsense. Only an agent with my experience and training can succeed under these circumstances.
Oh,
Didn't you say you had a mission for me?
And I do, Special Agent Miller.
And that it was super important?
And it is, Special Agent Miller. How important do you think it is to protect the First Lady?
Extremely important, sir.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You're such a darn genius, Miller. You'll make a fine major.
so this has something to
Nothing
do with our
is more
mom.
important than the First Lady.
And who are we protecting her from, sir?
That's what we need to find out. Precisely that. There's a double agent among us.
Okay, I get it. I'm picking up on the context clues here. He definitely thinks she was cheating on him. But I think we figured that out, didn't we? That Jenny wasn't his. The baby wasn't his. It's an affair baby. So this is how he found out she was cheating, though. He used his son to go snooping and figure it out.
A traitor.
I'm starting to piece it all together now. It makes more sense. At least the stuff in the past does.
While I'm away on my mission at the top secret submarine base, and I deactivate 1, 2, even 3 bombs, you will become the First Lady's shadow. Follow her wherever she goes, but keep a low profile. Make sure to document any suspicious activity that might help us identify the traitor. And remember, it could be someone close to the First Lady.
Sir, yes, sir.
Good luck, future Major Miller. The country's in your hands.
Okay. So we gotta find a camera, take pictures. Oh, here's the camera. So we played pirates the first time, now we're playing spies.
Where's the other one?
Oh, good question. Where is the other one? Where did he go?
It's okay, sweetie.
Lieutenant Flanagan, do you copy?
I do, sir, just like you ordered.
Do you have a visual of the presidential suite?
Loud and clear, sir.
Good. Let me know when she exits and heads towards the conference center. I can't risk her seeing me. Darn it, Flanagan. I told you to inform me if she left the presidential suite.
Oh, did she leave?
She's in the dining hall. Follow her and hide.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Some of his dialogue with himself as a kid playing pretend is very cringy, but, you know, that's to be expected, considering he's a kid.
Claire.
All
how
kids are
you?
cringy. It's what they do.
No, your brother just left to get groceries. Oh, she's just precious.
Still, though, the acting in this could
yes,
be better.
She gets plenty of air.
That's a big part
I'm
of the problem.
making dinner now, but in about 15 minutes, I'll take her outside and we'll go to the lookout by the lake. Yes, the lake that's by my house. How would that be dangerous? Don't worry, I won't let her get close to the railing. We'll just sit on a bench. Okay, I'll definitely tell him you called when he gets back.
Okay. Who were you talking to there?
Flanagan, I told you to search the presidential suite for microphones, didn't I? And so I did, sir. But there weren't any. Do me a favor.
Schedule an appointment with the CIA eye doctor, will you? Yes, sir. For who? Just do it. I have a feeling things are about to get dirty around here.
I like how the baby is the double agent in this imagined scenario. Can't wait to see what actually happened here, by the way. As soon as we get through this colorful child nonsense. I want you to pay attention here, too, to something I pointed out before, but really, really pay attention. Look at the colors here. Remember that the story is being told to us from Ed's perspective right now, what he remembers from his childhood, or at least what he wants the therapist to know. And as you can see, everything is like, it's fun. He's a kid playing pretend. Everything is all colorful and bright and very pastel-y. Now, after this, when we go and relive the real memories through hypnosis, I want you to pay attention to how faded the colors are in comparison to how they look now. You know, it's a very, intentional juxtaposition, I think.
There's still something missing.
What exactly? Something missing from our face paint possibilities? Well, I don't see anything else in here I can interact with, so must not be in here. Whatever it is. I think we've exhausted our options, yeah? I think that'll do it for this room.
Jenny!
No!
My little sweet pea. Come on, sweetie. Time to wakey wakey. Who wants to go see the lake views? Come on, don't be a little sleepyhead. Or your Aunt Claire will never let us hear the end of it. You'll see. It's such a beautiful day out there. And when we get back, you'll have your bottle. You like that, don't you?
Close call.
Now we're gonna follow her to the lake and catch her having an affair, right? It's like that episode of South Park where Butters was spying on his dad.
Sir, I scheduled that appointment with the eye doctor. Okay. Alright, good flanking. Yeah, always glad to help, sir. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. I swear, I don't know why certain people are even born. We intercepted the enemy's letters to the traitor a while ago, but not even our supercomputer can decipher baby language.
Fair enough.
Huh, just like I figured. It has decoded an enemy message. Clever spy Miller smells something. Proceed with plan with extreme caution. Lucky for us, this one wasn't written in the traitor's native tongue.
Yeah, I can tell you this much. The baby isn't the traitor. I mean, it's a baby. But the double agent thing is clever. If it is an affair baby, then that's a clever metaphor. I'll give them that. But this kid's imagination is something else. All right. Off to the lake we go.
Are you following the First Lady, sir? Not yet. I need my camo helmet first, but I can't find it. Oh, I washed it for you, sir. I left it in the hangar. By the tanks and motorcycles.
Back to the garage then? Fair enough. I almost forgot how you can sprint in this game. Yeah, there it is.
Flawless design brought to you by our chief engineer,
That's
Captain
not camo.
Samuel Franklin. Although, why is there no jungle camouflage on my jungle camouflage helmet, Flanagan? I removed it, sir. It was not aerodynamic, sir.
I was gonna say, there's not much camo or stealthy about bright orange. You stand out a mile away. Now, if you were going hunting, that would be smart to avoid being shot by other hunters, but... Is it...
Another great fix by our chief engineer, Captain Samuel Franklin.
So your bike is working now? Your piece of shit dad actually fixed it? I'm surprised. Okay.
Any updates on the First Lady's position, Flanagan? She crossed the Yellow Flowers track, and she's now in the lookout.
Yellow flowers. Ooh, I see them yellow flowers. I'm just wondering if there's anything else here I can interact with, or if this is all just a hopeless cause.
I crashed the star creation of our chief engineer, Captain Samuel Franklin, chasing a KGB agent, but I managed to catch him.
Translation, I was playing with my dad's car and ran it into a tree. Alright, we're just gonna move forward. If I misses something, I misses something, whatevers. Okay, sure. I guess. Alright, exactly how discreet are we being here? You can't see me.
No, wait! Yes, sir? The double agent is manipulating the First Lady. She's setting us up. Sir, she stole a microchip from my safe and is accusing me of leaving it for the KGB to find, and the First Lady's buying it. Now, if that's not suspicious activity.
Boy, what a damning piece of evidence. The mom sitting by the lake with the baby. What nonsense.
Well, and that's all, I guess.
No, it's not. No, it really is not.
Shall
I know
we?
better. Yeah, we shall. Alright, remember what I said about paying attention to the color difference here. And maybe it's just faded because it's supposed to be hazy like a dream, like a memory, but whatever. I think it's an intentional artistic choice to show the difference between his colorful fake memories to hide his trauma and then the dark real memories. Yeah, look how much more faded everything is. It's not, the audio's not nearly as the visuals aren't nearly as saturated like the colors. He's trying to drown out his parents fighting. Makes sense. So the battery died? That sounds like the battery dying. Yes, I grew up in the era of walkie-talkies. Or walkie-talkies,
Lieutenant
Jesus
Flanagan,
Christ.
we have a new mission.
Walkmans.
A KGB agent has infiltrated the presidential palace with a single goal: to drive a wedge between the president and the first lady, putting an end to a vital, long-standing alliance.
He did this
Won't
himself.
let the KGB get away with it. We will unmask the traitor and save our nation.
Yeah, now it makes even more sense. He's like, so this is why he sees the baby as a traitor, because she's driving a wedge between his parents because she's an affair baby. So maybe some of his dad's resentment for his sister rubbed off on him. You know? Like, if she was never born, then my parents would still be together and none of this would have happened type shit.
You weren't obsessed with an entire verse, were you? Only with one sentence. Leave her, Johnny. Leave her.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that stood out to me, like, right away.
I know you found the missing figurine, after all.
Mom will give it to me later. She'll be a bit angry.
So only secondary in this one. Interesting.
Why don't you trust your sister, Jenny?
Because she takes up all of Mom's attention, and then she can't be with me or with Dad, and then Dad gets mad.
Okay, so I was half right. Driving a wedge between them. Yeah. Oh, this should be an interesting memory. Yep, I knew it. I knew there was going to be someone. Oh shit, it's the sheriff! No way! That can't be, right? It's him. Oh my god. Nick? It's his baby. Holy fucking Christ. I knew that when we saw what really happened, the hypnosis part, that it was going to show someone else there with her, that he was going to catch her in the middle of an affair. He completely blocked that part out of his memory, or intentionally left it out, but no, oh my fucking god. And he provided his dad with proof. Oh my god. And then that led to his dad. Okay. Yep. I knew there was going to be someone there. I just thought it was going to be some random dude. I didn't think it was going to be someone tied to the story. Holy shit, what a twist. What a fucking twist.
What did you think when the police officer arrived, Eddie?
That he was going to arrest someone for misbehaving. Yeah. Or I don't know.
Why are you taking those pictures, Ed?
Because things just used to be better.
What did you think right there, Eddie?
That Jenny isn't bad. It's the police officer that's bad.
Well, it takes two to tango. They're both guilty, your mom and the police officer, but yes, Jenny is innocent.
How did Jenny get a hold of that figurine?
Sometimes Dad sleeps in Mom and Dad's room in the morning or in the afternoon. And Mom comes and changes Jenny's diaper on my bed. So I go outside to play.
And she just kind of happened to grab it because it was within arm's reach. Yeah, babies will do that. No, wait. No, go back. Go back. I already did that. We're done here. That's everything. All right. That'll do it for that session. These therapy sessions are getting shorter and shorter as we get closer and closer to the climax of the story, I think. Not that there's any problem with that, of course. But still, I think there's more to this. Like, after the therapy sessions, I think the therapy sessions are only half of the game, to be honest. I think after.
It can't be that bad. So, you are going to tell me now, right?
You've been repressing and twisting your own memories since... Your father was not the person you remember. At some point, when you were little, he became obsessed. He got lost. He started drinking.
Yep. So that explains why his mom was so upset about being pregnant. Because she knew it wasn't his. Do you remember now, Ed? Do you remember everything finally?
But
Is it?
why did I do it? Jenny.
Plenty of older brothers feel jealous of their siblings. It's normal. It would have passed.
It was all my fault.
No, it wasn't.
The picture. If I hadn't...
The same thing would have happened. Sooner or later, your dad would have found out. And instead of an accident, it would have been a slap, or a beating, or a push, or a knife.
And what good does knowing do me?
You've been carrying that guilt for years, building a prison of fake memories just to hide it. From yourself, from everyone. And it's been gnawing at you. But you need to let it go.
He's walking. Is he overcoming the vertigo now that he knows the truth? No, it's a work in progress, I guess. I mean, when you've been bedridden for that long, your legs just kind of stop working, you know, from the fact that you haven't used them. We got this. You switched the buttons on me, try to make it confusing. I'm gonna look over the edge, see if it still fucks with you. Interesting. According to the trophies, though, there's still one more therapy session. But then I saw a whole load of other trophies after that having to deal with. There are names of characters we haven't even met yet on some of them. So I truly think that the therapy shit is only half of the story. And then we're going to go other places afterwards.
Not today.
Yeah, mute it. Go on blackout. Screw him, whoever it is.
Oh, Ed, you're the most loyal person I've ever met.
Doctor? It's Sheriff Reyes.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Now what? Buster Flanagan, huh?
Doctor, sorry to bother you this late, but
A heads up would have been nice, you know.
I sent you a few messages on the way, but
Ah, of course. I still haven't saved your number. I'm sorry.
it's late, I know. We were looking for Esther Franklin until just now.
Did you find anything?
There's still hope. I'm sorry about this morning. And you know I don't want to put your career on the line, but I'd really like you to know what I found out about Ed Miller. There's a really pretty lookout near here. We could discuss this.
So the two characters I'm playing as have goals that are kind of contradictory to
I'm
each other.
telling you, it's bad news. The gun, the bottle, his connection to the Franklins, the whole implausible story about the...
So he needs to get her trust, but she needs to convince him Ed is innocent. I don't think I can achieve both goals
Like
at
I was
once.
saying, there are too many signs, huh? I'm not saying he's guilty, it's just... It's hard to see it any other way. Don't you think, Doctor?
There's one just like it in my favorite movie.
I can't say I'm a movie buff myself. No.
Sure, why
It's
not?
incredible to think that the tree was almost 900 years old here. That it died here. And that we've only been here about this much. What were you doing that day? Do you remember?
Sure. I woke up at 6:30, like I do every day. Turn on the radio, Well, I shaved, and the second plane had just hit. I remember looking in the mirror, not recognizing myself, not my face, my hands, my bathroom. None of it.
I took care of people with similar symptoms during those weeks. I was born about here. You?
About the same.
Here. No, a year later. I was at a protest march. The police charged us. I fell.
LA, right? Did they crush you?
3 knee operations. What were you doing at the time?
I don't know. Patrol during the day to make a buck, study at night to be a sheriff.
Bit of a history lesson going on here. I don't see anything else. There is nothing else to interact with. Why is it not letting me move on? Seriously, what the... Oh, okay, tree cut down. There we go.
2016. I became sheriff.
Congratulations.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
2016. All right. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, either.
Did you become sheriff too?
I fell in love.
Ah, damn. Of course. Sorry. I have to insist. I know Miller is hiding something. He's lying.
To lie, you have to be aware that you're lying.
Nice one. But Miller knows exactly what he's doing.
He only has trouble remembering certain things. Things that you do remember.
I don't understand.
Tell me about Maddie Miller, please.
Excuse me?
About your relationship with her. In the early 90s, you did a little more than just work and study to be sheriff.
Yep, here we are now. Speak the truth.
I never told anybody.
Maybe it's time you talked about it.
We were inseparable as kids. I spent more time at her house, the one you've been to, than my own. In high school, everyone thought we were dating. Then, she went to school in San Francisco. We'd meet up some weekends. Until, one summer, she came back arm in arm with John Miller. We didn't see each other for years. It would have been 5 or 6 when we ran into each other and started meeting. A coffee, a walk, dinner, a motel.
The sheriff
Later.
of a fariff.
Pregnant with Jenny. She distanced herself from me. I thought the girl had helped her marriage. That she was happy.
But that wasn't quite the case, was it?
fucking happiness. She's a beautiful girl.
Isn't she? Beautiful and a bottomless pit. You'd gobble your mummy right up, wouldn't you? Thanks for coming after all this time. How have you been?
I've really missed you.
I'm sorry. I didn't want Jenny to grow up in a broken home. Or Eddie.
I understood back then, and I still do. You owe it to your kids.
I felt guilty. John deserved a chance.
He kind of blew that chance, though, when he became an
I thought
abusive
the
alcoholic.
baby- I was wrong.
Is he still drinking?
He's burying me alive.
What did he do? If he touched a single hair. Report him, and I'll make sure you get a restraining order.
I'm going to leave him. I'm gonna tell him next week.
It's your decision, but be careful. He could get physical.
I have to tell him. I can't just take his son away from him without at least...
I get it, but damn.
Jenny is yours. Take her.
Cheating wasn't the right answer to this problem either. How adorable.
See? She has your eyes.
And he doesn't suspect anything?
Since the very beginning.
She's got something in her hand.
Oh, get it, will you? Gently.
Oh, he's just... Okay, there's one for each finger, I see.
Oh, Eddie. He leaves stuff everywhere.
How do you know she's not...
John's? You've never tried to sleep with someone after you've downed a bottle of whiskey, have you?
Well,
What am I saying? You're ready for water after half a beer.
come with me. The three of you.
Let's take it slowly. I can't risk custody.
I mean, that's a good point.
That was the last time I saw them alive.
Was it you who found them?
I wanted to kill that son of a bitch, but he took that away from me too.
So you were sitting up here drinking, you had a gun on you, and you were ready to go confront him. But then he ended up jumping off a bridge. Well, that's unfortunate. And what's even more unfortunate is that we're going to have to leave this here. Holy shit, look at how red his eyes are here. The man is bloodshot and bloodthirsty. Holy fuck. Anyways, we're out of time, so I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. It looks like it did just save when it went to the next scene, so that's good. I know this isn't the greatest place to leave off, but it is what it is. So anyways, let me know your thoughts so far in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to smash that like button, and as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.